YouTubers, a bright and bubbly, happy personality. Think of the likes of Markiplier, or maybe even Jacksepticeye. There are many types of YouTubers out there, all with different personalities and different content that they provide to this platform. There are YouTubers, Twitch streamers, Kick streamers, and all other things in between. People who make content on services, like YouTube. They're the people who we go to when we feel at our lowest. Just someone to give us a smile, someone who comforts us when we're at our lowest. They lift our moods, and at the end of the day, we feel a bit better once we log off and say goodbye until the next video to them. But let me ask you a question. What happens when the camera turns off? As a viewer, myself included, sometimes it's hard to imagine that these people, at the end of the day, are still just people, They laugh, they cry, all sorts of stuff runs through these people. Because once that camera shuts off, they're no different than regular people, such as you and myself. It's hard to imagine that when the camera turns off, there's a rush of emotions. Emotions ranging from happy to angry. And yes, my friends, even sad. How do I know this? You may ask yourself. And to that I answer, I am one of those people who have felt that surge of emotions when the camera is turned off. I am one of these people who have felt the dark side of streaming, of YouTube, Twitch, Kick, whatever you want to put the label on it. For me, I'm going to use YouTube. That's why in this video, I will tell you, show you, quotation marks, the theoretical, no, not theoretical, the real dark side of YouTube. But don't confuse this for my previous video of why I have a problem with YouTube. This will not be about legal issues. It'll be something different. But nonetheless, it's the part of YouTube that when the cameras turn off, many people, not all, but many, have felt at least once in their lives. The type of side that they don't ever want to show you. Let's get into it. In my intro, I talked about YouTubers such as Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. These people have built great fan bases and made wonderful content, both encouraging people to be happy, making content on games, making podcasts, especially in the past and currently, that bring joy to many people. And many people have expressed their opinions. One commenter on a Markiplier video says, "This man doesn't realize how many lives he has saved." Many people look to these people as sources of inspiration, of joy, an escape from daily lives of sorrow, misery, and most importantly, true sadness. But these people themselves are not immune to the same feelings as you and I feel on a regular basis. I've specifically chosen these YouTubers, mostly because they're people who I watch, people who I look up to and enjoy watching their content. They've been there for me when no one else has, and they have continued to be there for me, though not knowingly. It's comforting to know that they are there for me when I need them. But behind their bubbly personalities, as I've said, lies real human emotions. Multiple occasions, Jacksepticeye has posted videos relating to his mental health and how he feels. And sometimes he's even needed to take a break from YouTube to step away to better his mentality and to come back even stronger when he feels necessary. Now, out of respect for these individuals, I will not be going deep into their videos on why they were sad. You know, I'm not going to be explaining, as to respect not opening up old wounds, and also out of respect as it's not my story to tell, it's their stories, and whether they have or not shared said stories, that is up to them in the end. But I will still try and use them to help explain what I mean by the dark side of YouTube. Now, as I said before, Jacksepticeye has made multiple videos regarding his mental health. He is very open to when he feels low, and he is no stranger to showing how he really feels in front of the camera. He laughs, he smiles, and brings multiple people joy. But he also cries. Stated in a YouTube short that I saw regarding Jacksepticeye, he tells people that it's okay to cry. He tells people not to be afraid of crying. And that the reason why people are afraid to cry is because society has pressured people that they shouldn't cry, or they shouldn't be open to crying, at the very least. Markiplier has also talked about his fair struggles in life. Talked about being bullied, and he's talked about the loss of people close to him, as has Jacksepticeye. Like I said, I'm not going to dive deep into their loss out of respect of not opening their past wounds. But I do want to offer first my condolences to anyone who has been lost. Not only to them, but to anyone out there, my condolences go out to you and your family. The dark side of YouTube that I have referred to, if you have not figured it out yet, is the range of emotions that people feel in between the videos when the camera cuts off and no one's there to witness most of the time. Many streamers, even VTubers, for example, have shared their thoughts on streaming and how it can be taxing. Taxing in which way, you may ask? Keeping up on a regular stream basis is not easy. People have expressed their concerns of fearing to take a break when they feel they need it. Because they're worried that if they take a break, they will lose people coming to their videos. They're so afraid of people moving on somewhere else. They are afraid that if they take a moment for themselves, that they may lose everything that they have worked so hard to build. So they force themselves to stream. They force themselves to keep uploading and uploading even when they don't feel it. And some people do notice. They notice changes in their personality. They notice changes in how videos are released, the quality, how it's done, how they speak, how they look. That drained look on their face, the shake in their voice. Even streamers such as Kai, he did a stream. It was a short that I watched. So apologies if I'm going to do a spark notes on what I watched in the short. He was doing a stream for multiple hours, multiple days even. And when he was doing it, he breaks down, so to say. Not a full breakdown, but he gets emotional and expresses his feelings. He talks about how, it's hard to go about his day and manage everything there. Going and doing his routines, his daily routines, such as taking a shower and coming back to them. And some have reported long streams where they just want peace, but they feel, the camera's on them 24/7, and they cannot get the peace that they wish. The only thing that I will do a deep dive in, I will leave out names, of course, because I don't want to bring up old past wounds. But there was a streamer, and he streamed videos. And the streamer, I don't know anything really about them, nothing personally, nor have I ever consumed any of their content, but I'm going to assume that they were a pretty stand-up dude. I use word because they are no longer with us. During his streams, multiple people would comment rude and hurtful messages telling him to end it, if you catch what I mean. Not sure if I could say everything because I don't know how YouTube will react to everything I say. Now, I apologize if I am digging up old wounds. Say it's not my intention to make anyone sad nor angry. But eventually, the comments got to him, and comments stemmed from him being open about his mental health. Eventually, everything got to him, and he decided to move on to a better place. It's a sad, sad thing that has happened, and unfortunately, he's not the only one. Many people hide the sadness, the anger, our lowest moments because we don't want people to see them. We want people to be happy. That's what we want. We want to bring joy to people. We don't want people to feel worse or even feel sad for us. Say us, but I'm talking about other YouTubers. They want them to feel good. And they also know that there's people out there that, regardless of knowing that they're human, at the end of the day, they will lay into them using all the ammo that they have. Visit metaphorical ammo, I should say, that they have against these people. Most of the time for no reason than just to be labeled as a quote-unquote troll. But at the end of the day, it's for no reason. We hide because we've been told that we shouldn't express these sides to ourselves. That we have to be strong. That we're weak if we show emotion and other toxic words. Toxic words that have been repeated for a long time, so much so that they etch into our hearts. We believe them. I think, therefore I am. Eventually, if you keep thinking, you will start believing. And when you believe, then it's over. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because last night I had one of these low swings is what I like to call them. A moment where I feel down, I feel depressed, I feel sad, etc. I was laying in bed thinking about my channel. I reach over to my phone to check up on my newest video. I see it doesn't do too well. And while it's important to stress not to worry about the views, because in the end that mindset truly does eat away at you to the point it's killer. It's hard not to. It's hard not to focus on the little things that don't matter. I thought of that, and I've thought how I've done my content recently and how it's been not my best quality of content. I will not lie. I'm happy playing the games I do, but at the same time, I do feel my passion slip through. I've tried to upload too many things, do too many things, upload constantly every day, because I too am afraid of falling further into irrelevance. And I looked back and I thought to myself, maybe I should take a break. Thought to myself, this is my dream. This is what I've always wanted to do. Always wanted to be a YouTuber. Growing up watching these people, I always wanted to be a YouTuber just like them. Not as successful, but I wanted to bring joy to people like they brought joy to me. And I look at my channel, and I've made a lot of progress. I've done more than I ever thought I would. But at the same time, it feels crushing because I tell myself I'm not good enough. Tell myself I'm not good enough, not worthy, I don't have what it takes. I say so many mean stuff about myself. Call myself a loser. Many other things. I am my own worst troll, if you would. I am the person telling myself that I should stop. My own worst enemy. Someone once said, we are our worst critics after all. And that saying is more true. It's truer than anything or anyone can understand. Because you can block out people. But the one thing that's hard to block out is yourself. It's hard to block out when it's not another person, but you. Because you can always turn off the camera. You can always turn off your electronics. But you cannot turn off the voice in your head that doubts yourself. The voice that tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not special, you're not lucky enough to make it, and many other things. I laid in bed wondering what I should do. Texting people, looking for comfort. It's a hard thing to do. To tell yourself that you are good enough. You're worthy, you deserve something good in life. Deserve to be happy. And it's hard to keep telling yourself that sometimes when you put in so much work and it never feels like it's enough. And it really grinds you down to the point where you either stop or worse, something happens. This video isn't about me though. It's about many people. It's about many others who have shared their feelings. Those rare moments when they don't turn off the camera, when they don't care about giving others ammunition to use against them. They don't care what they say. They don't care how they appear. But they're truly themselves. They're truly genuine. And they open up and then they do show us, hey, look at me. Look at me right now. Look at me. I may be a streamer. I may be a content creator, but I'm human. I'm just like you. I'm just like her. I'm just like them. I'm just like anyone. At the end of the day, I feel, I bleed, I cry, I laugh, I love. I do so much stuff. Just as you, the same as you, I look to others for something to lift me up. And that's what people forget. And by people, I mean people who view, people who watch. They forget that that person on the other side of that camera is just as human as you and I. They forget we have feelings. And then some people, they just don't care. And that's the worst part of it all. People don't care. If you're watching, and if you made it this far, I have a message for you. I may not be big. I may not change your life. I may not do many things, and I may feel down on myself and say many things, but look at me. Listen to what I have to say. You are human at the end of the day, and you are more than well justified to open up, whether it's to shout, whether it's to laugh, to love, or to cry. You have every right to do that, and you shouldn't let fear or anyone else feel that you shouldn't be able to. You're human. Fans often forget this, and it's a big wake up call sometimes. Some people, when they realize this person cries just like me, this person, maybe not physically, but metaphorically, is me, just in another body. We are all human at the end of the day. We all feel emotions. We're given these emotions from the day we are born. And I don't think anyone should deny themselves the right to not express those emotions in a civil way, you know. You feel so much better when you do. Because being true to who you are, there's no better feeling than that. Being human, after all, is what we are. From the moment we turn on those cameras to the moment we turn them off, we are human. We're not perfect. We have flaws. Most importantly, we have feelings. This is the dark side of YouTube. Being a YouTuber. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. I don't know how my mic is currently as of recording this, and I hope it sounds good. I hope everyone can hear me clearly. I got a little bit emotional during my spiel, but most importantly, I hope someone out there, whether it's streamer or viewer, somebody, I hope this message reaches someone who needs it. I know it's okay for when the camera turns off to feel these things, because you're not alone. Everyone feels these. Everyone feels this way. And if you need a break, take the break, man. Take it. Take that break. Because the ones who leave, they don't care. They'll have people who stay. People who do care. It doesn't matter if it takes a day, a week, a month, a year or two, however long you need to get back. They'll be there. They'll be there waiting for you. If you like this video, please drop a like. If you want to, subscribe. I don't often go into deep dives, deep dark topics, such as this one. I've done 2 previous videos that are deep dives into feelings and situations. My biggest one being the dark side of my problem with YouTube. Sorry. But I feel that's where I'm gonna end it off. Remember, no matter how much it looks, we're all human. I won't be linking any videos. They're out there for you to find on your own. I won't be linking as a respect to the people in the videos. I do not want to feel any way that I'm imposing on their sadness. And again, I want to offer my condolences to the individuals, especially to the ones that I've used in this video. I pray that it never stops hurting, losing someone close, feeling sad. But one day you wake up and it just won't hurt as much. I pray you all are doing well. Pray that you're safe, you're happy. Because I want to experience this thing called life. This wonderful, weird, questionable thing called life with you all. The good, the bad, and the in between. I hope you'll walk this road with me in another video. My name is Spectral Senpai. I thank you for watching this video. Until next time, I'll be waiting in the spirit world.